What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to share the happiest of news with you guys. So recently, me and my team were able to conduct a wonderful tournament. It was a team versus team tournament comprising of 4 teams. Each team had one pro player, right, who helped out, with possibly the coaching and, helping the teams win. And it was really wonderful, right? So players like, of course, Shura, right? Shura, one of the best in India, and actually one of the best in the world. Actually, like he's easily among he easily makes the top 10K and is one of the best players in India. Shura, and of course, who can forget another wonderful player, probably the king of hog cycle for India, Shio, and one of the best mortar player, right, in India. Goes by the name Ash05. There we go. Ash05, a really good streamer, by the way. He streams every day, right? Him and our coach, my team, we had one of the best coaches for our team, right? Goes by Sidharth, Sidharth bbgoat. He's also known as one of the best, if not the best, hog cycle player in Mumbai. A very big player in the ClashRoyale Premier League in India, right? So we had a chance to get trained by really high profile players, and our team came second. Of course, Shio and Shura's team came first, right? But we came second, and it was actually thanks to Sidharth coaching me and my friend in making our gameplay better, and he low key helped us, master. Of course, 2 of my favorite decks. He helped out with the gameplay and made us better. So for the tournament, I played primarily Golem and one match with the recruits. And guess what, guys? I mean, it was a lucky win, but a win is a win against Ash05, which is fucking insane. And I just thought, I would like to share the replays with you guys. The first match was against Badmosh. It was a really good match, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, we had the matchup advantage, but nonetheless, it was an incredible match. We had a somewhat decent hand. I knew Badmosh was either gonna play Expo or he was gonna play Hog Cycle, so I was anticipating something to go up, and he played the Tesla, so I knew he was gonna play the Expo. I had no clue whether he was gonna play Ice Bow or he's gonna play the regular Expo Cycle. I mean, the log is the log, right? So just a patience game, bro. Like, I mean, rule 101 with Golem, just being patient, right? He plays the knight. We still don't know whether it's whether it's Expo 3.0 or whether it's Ice Bow. And finally, he plays the Ice Bow. So now, after we see the Ice Bow, we know that he has the Tornado and the Rocket in his hand, and we will not be playing any troops together. Never, right? I mean, it's like common sense, but yes, people forget that. If you know your opponent is playing Rocket, you will never clump the troops together, because if you do, you're in for negative elixir trade, right? And there we go, the first Expo. This was a mistake. I was supposed to place it in front of the Princess Tower, but I messed up. But of course, it's not something that we can't, correct. We did get a lot of damage, and I knew that it was just time to push in, right? Go in with the push. Of course, we won't be able to take the tower, because at the end of the day, it is Expo, it is Ice Bow. They're gonna defend the fuck out of us. But the best we can do is get as much damage as possible and try to play with one tower down, right? Until the double elixir kicks in, we're just gonna play passive and we're gonna see what we can do. And fortunately, we were able to force him to play a lot of elixir, right? And once double elixir kicks in, there we go, Golem in the center, so that if he exposes the opposite lane, we'll be ready. and he chooses to play the knight. Of course, in hindsight, if he had played a defensive expo, it might have been better, but he probably knew that we had the lightning and chose not to. Right, and there we go. In we go with our push, and I think after the skeleton dies, we will be playing the Mega Minion to target the Ice Wizard to go snipe and get the damage that we need. And once the Mega Minion starts getting the damage, we are pretty much chill. This whole defense can be taken out with playing extra golem so that we can block the expo. So this was a prediction. I predicted that he's gonna go for expo because why wouldn't he? He had 2 knights on the field, right? That's gonna body block everything. I can't, he was definitely gonna play expo. That was a no-brainer, right? But that was our opportunity to go in, and there we go. Now again, Mega Minion snipe down the Ice Wizard. And he's gonna play something to block. There we go, the skeletons. But we have the tower nonetheless. He can't do anything. We're just gonna have to go golem once more to block the lane, and we're good. So whenever you're going against Ice Bow, there are 2 placements for the golem. One a little above the center, or right in front of the Princess Tower. You need to know which one is better. If you see troops coming in, I recommend playing one tile above the center, because your troops will be pulled to the center and you won't be tornadoed back, right? Whereas if you don't see any troops coming through, just play the golem in front of the Princess Tower. No harm done, right? And we just body block. He tries to rocket cycle, but it's a little too late, right? And we can just finish the game off by cycling to a lightning before he reaches his rocket. Because at the end of the day, Ice Bow is more expensive than regular Expo cycle, and we win the game. So that was the first win. The second win, I mean, we just got lucky in the second win. I'm not gonna lie. 1 second. Oh crap! Where? There we go. Yeah, second win. I decided to switch up the deck because I thought people might know I'm already gonna play golem, so I wanted to carry my recruits deck in, and we were matched up against Ash05. Again, guys, he is one of the best mortar players that I know of, and a wonderful content creator, right? And honestly, the idea for the recruits deck was from my coach Sidharth. I'm gonna tag his YouTube channel as well, because he creates shorts for Clash Royale 2. He recommended that, he said that this deck is good enough for playing in the tournament. So I said, heck not, why not? We play with this, right? There we go. And oh, we're up against Mortar, of course. We were up against Mortar, right? Knowing that he's playing Mortar, we had to just, go in with whatever chip we can, because, I mean, in hindsight, Mortar bait is not, Recruits doesn't hard counter it, but it's like Golem versus RG in a way, right? You can make a mistake that can cost you the game, right? And that's kind of what happened right here, right? We just waited for the moment and capitalized on the mistake that we found. So we just try to play as passive as possible. You may not want to play like that, because I have the mentality of beatdown, so I just play at the back, play passive, see what he's doing, have the complete information, right? Even though I know the deck, I want to know his cycle, I want to know how he's going to counter this and how I can get through. I want to make sure all his counters are out, and most importantly, I want to make sure that he stops poisoning on the defense and focuses on poisoning on the offense, right? That creates a big difference, because poison slows down the troop, and that fucks up the gameplay a lot, right? And when you're going on the offense, right, you need to know, this, like, recruits, and it's not the same as Golem, obviously. When you're playing Golem, you want to pressure your opponent to use poison on the defense, right? Because you have troops like the baby dragon that can survive the poison. Golem survives the poison. So you have existing troops to do something. On the other hand, with a bait deck, with a recruits, fireball bait or split lane, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? You really can't. You can't afford that. You want to make sure that your opponent uses poison on the defense so that you can use your troops on the offense and they won't get affected by the poison, right? That's a major thing. I mean, that's just my thought process. I don't know whether how correct it is, but I've been playing like that and it's been successful nonetheless. Right. So now we go in, we cycle the cage. Honestly, in all the matchups, I've noticed that the one card that I use a lot is the Goblin Cage, and Goblin Cage is low key one of the best cards for the for defense. It attracts you know, everything to the center. It gives you a really strong tank killer. It's a really good card which I recommend for almost every deck. You know, it's a really good card. And there we go. So once again, the benefit of playing our deck against Ash's deck is that we have 3 spells, so we do have a response to whatever he has, and on top of that, Magic Archer is there. Ironically, Magic Archer didn't do much in this matchup, even though, I mean, it sounds kind of weird. Like, everyone says Magic Archer brings in too much value, but the thing is, either I didn't play Magic Archer really well, or the fact is, in this matchup, Magic Archer is pretty pointless, especially when they have poison, right? It's pretty pointless. And there we go. We go in with one more push. Again, he poisons. He wants to cycle his poison as much as possible. We see the opportunity. We know that he has less elixir in hand, and we force out a really, really awkward placement for the mortar, and that's a lot of damage, right? And that damage, along with the Magic Archer snipes, has reduced the tower to fireball and arrows range, and we do just that, right? We finish the game off with a fireball and an arrow with just 225 health in our tower, and that was a fucking close game, right? Luck was on our side, but you know, come on, man. Luck, skill go hand in hand, right? And I want to showcase a quite funny practice match as well, right? So this match, I tried using, I tried practicing with the giant skeleton bridge spam, and of course I didn't play really well, so I chose not to bring this to the tournament, right? That's just a decision call, but I still want to showcase the deck and how we played. And again, as usual, the beatdown mentality never changes, right? We don't want to go in first, we want to react. So we reacted to it and we waited for him to cycle, and we just go ahead and play the ghost at the back. So we were up against a very different form of a hog rider control. Like, you know, it's more of a hog cycle deck, but it's got a lot of control element to it as well, right? And it was a fun matchup. I mean, this was pretty fun deck. Like, I wish I could show you guys the replay, but unfortunately, of all the matches in the tournament, but unfortunately I couldn't record them, and when I did try to record them, it didn't come out well, and I don't want to share subpar recordings with you guys. But that being said, I do want to showcase the entire video of the upcoming tournaments, right? Yeah, so again, this Giant Skelly deck, I think I have shared in the past. So I play it more like a hybrid with beatdown as well as the bridge spam element, because I am a beatdown player and it works out well, right? Giant Skelly reaches the tower in this push, and that's a huge connection. It's a huge damage lead, and we also get, you know, we almost got a connection with the battle ram, and if we did, we might have gotten the tower. We can just barbaro and we can just play the ghost to defend the hog, and once again we have a chance for one more push with the ghost, right? We play the Giant Skelly at the back to build up a big push, because we know that he's gonna cycle to his Evo and we need something to counter it. And fortunately, we have the fireball. We just go ahead and fireball the whole thing, while Ahmed chooses to um, play with the earthquake. And this wasn't a big push for us, a potential for a big push. We have Giant Skelly at the hand. We can play him on the back, reload with the Giant Skelly, and we can get the evil Royal Ghost. And we just need to take care of the Goblin Doctor, which the Ghost takes care of actually. And now we have almost unstoppable push. We can just fireball cycle, and pretty much we have the game, right? We can just go in with the magic archer to clean up any sort of defense that he plays, and the giant skeleton reaches the tower for the win. Oh, Dark Prince, sorry. Right, now back to the tournament. So we played two more games of the tournament, and both the games were against the same person, right? And this man over here, he's actually the manager, or you can say like he's the agent sort of thing. Like he's the one who manages one of the biggest Clash Royale teams, esports teams in India, right? Low key, if you look at his players, it involves players like Jinwoo, and in my book, one of the best, or if he is the best player in India, Divine, right? Tops the leaderboard. So obviously, Shura, Shio, all of them are managed by this one folk here, man, and he's actually a really good player, right? Not joking. But we did have somewhat of a matchup advantage. So for the last two matches, I just chose to just play with Golem, right? I didn't want to complicate it because now that we are playing people who like I knew he plays beatdown, right? And when you're facing another beatdown, I just didn't want to overcomplicate it. I could play the recruits. I just didn't want to overcomplicate and just play with it, right? So I thought he was gonna play the Goblin Giant deck, but he subbed in Hero Giant instead of the Goblin Giant. And as usual, I was just patient for the first 30 seconds and let him play the first move. He played the Elite Barbarians. We just go ahead, defend with the Goblin Cage, and don't do anything about it. Guys, again, once again, and this is something I tell all the time, when you're playing beatdown, do not stress. Just relax, just turn your brain off, put it on cruise control, and just chill. Know an opportunity to go in. So right now, I knew he played his barbarian and his Dark Prince. So he doesn't have a pressure troop. He can't pressure on the opposite lane. So I knew it was the perfect time to go Golem. He went Sparky, and well, honestly, that's it, bro. That's tower down because the Daggy Duchess is a really pathetic tower troop. I'm not gonna lie, right? So we just capitalize on it and we get the tower. So this is the thing, right? Goleming in single elixir is not bad. You just need to know when to do it. I knew that his elite barbarian, if he didn't play his elite barbarians, right? If his elite barbarians were still in hand, I would not have played Golem. I would not have played Golem, right? Because he played elite barbarian first move and then he went ahead with the Dark Prince. I knew he didn't have his pressure cards in hand to go in the opposite lane, so I was confident to go in the Golem. And this defensive sequence is bloody beautiful. This is why Cage is insane. Look at the Cage. Look at the Cage, right? Cage first pulls in the Dark Prince, then Cage pulls in the Giant, and Sparky. We block Sparky with the Golem, and that's it. The backs have accumulated. We go in, we snipe down the Evis, and that's it. That's tower down, right? That's tower fucking down, guys. Well, I ain't gonna lie. This was a matchup advantage for us. We did have an upper hand, and low key, we took advantage of the fact that he doesn't have a big spell, right? And we don't have any like splash units. We don't have any like baity units per se. And again, we a rematch with him Sharma again. And this match, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show you guys one of the most beautiful defensive sequence. He played a deck, a really random deck, which I had no fucking clue. I saw the mortar and I was like, why is a B-down playing mortar? But unbeknownst to me, there's a Dark Prince. And there was a Prince. Damn, his deck, I had no clue what it was until the very end. Right? And out of nowhere, I thought, okay, we're just gonna reset, and he plays the golem. He plays the golem. We don't have golem in the hand. I just cycle the barbaro, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We are gonna get the goblin cage back in cycle. Right, and there we go. First, the mega minion that locks onto the prince just in case. The baby dragon in front to make sure that we body block it. We pull in the golem, everything shifts to the prince, and we tornado the golem into the king tower to save the princess while his electro dragon gets wrecked. Yo, that was the most fucking beautiful defensive sequence ever. Let's face it. Right, that was a very poetic one. Another thing, I saw he played the mortar, and I just decided to golem the opposite lane. Because, very big tip for all the golem players over there, a mortar in full health cannot destroy your tower unless and until your tower has less than half health, right? So you need to know this. If you're playing against mortar, just fucking let the mortar lock onto the tower, push golem the opposite lane. Don't push the same lane, right? The reason why I don't recommend pushing the same lane when you're playing against a mortar in this sort of manner is because if you try to push the same lane, your troops are first gonna get splashed, right? And even if you try to distribute your troops out, he is gonna play troops to defend your troops, and those troops are gonna be in your weak lane. You don't want that, right? You do not want that. You now want him to play his troops on your healthier side of the tower, right? This again is a monster push which we defend. There we go, 1, 2, and DD Cage. Dude, low-key, this one card was the MVP of the tournament. Not gonna lie. Lightning on the Electro Dragon, and there we go. Damn. That's called a match, bro. That's called a match, right? I do want to showcase all the matchups for you guys that were there in this tournament, but I just want to make this video like a vlog. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing some of the really big matches, really close matches. I ain't gonna lie, right? Really close matches, and I will get that happen for you. I will make sure that I can show that right now if you guys are interested. Leave view clan, request to join. Let's see. Goten is there. Let's see if he accepts it. All right, so once he lets me join, all right, so what we can do is I can show you guys. So the tournament was insane, right? So at the end, my team, our team, and Shura's team drew, right? Both of us had a draw, and we had to go to tiebreakers. And for the tiebreaker, from our team, Sidharth chose to represent. And for the other team, it was Shio. And it was insane because both of them are probably some of the best Hog Cycle players in India. Right? No joke. Alright, come on, bro. Right, one moment, I'll be back. All right, sorry guys, I damn, I couldn't find the videos, but it's okay. We can just continue with things. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I really want to reach out, and first I want to congratulate Shura, and him, right? And him for winning the tournament that I held, right? And I don't want to thank them for participating in it, right? And I want to thank the top players who participated, and a special thanks to Sidharth, bbgoat, for actually training us in the tournament, right? See, all of them have their YouTube channels as well, so I will be linking all of that in the description and mentioning them in this video. Of course, I don't get much traction in this channel as of now, but I really do hope that whoever sees my channel right now has the opportunity to go ahead and or see the channel. Let's go ahead. Let's just finish off this video with a 1v1 friendly. Let's see who's up. Let's see who's in. Okay. Nah, let's just play them. 1v1 first, bro. Yep, we're against my man Goten. Right, shout out to Goten as well for helping out and organizing it with me. He was helpful at managing it. But damn, you're fucking kidding me. Oh damn, my man went to the dark side. Oh, I have this weird idea, right? Actually, recruit will force him to activate the king. There we go. Oh no, we went to the wrong recruits. Damn, that was unlucky. Damage is damage though. We baited out the ghost. We are so... What the fuck? Holy crap. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the damage. There we go. Oh my god, bro, fuck. Chill. There we go. Oh my god, this is annoying. This is really annoying. Wow, what the fuck is this thing? We didn't play a golem. That's just unfortunate. Oh damn. Well, let's see if we can still win this. Brain or brawn. Wanna play this? Oh, okay. I can just do this. Crap, bro, we got fucked. Ah, damn. Oh, crap. Okay, look. Dude, he has been... Okay, let's just not fuck with this. Let's just go here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, okay, he played both. I need a elixir. 1, 2, 3. No, he's back to evil. Oh crap. That's really quick cycle. Oh, good game. Crap, bro, we fucked up. Oh well. Either way, he's my man. Like, he helped out a lot. In managing the tournament. A really big shout out to him. Let's just play 2v2. Wrong deck, bro. Nah, I'm recording. Ah, damn. Okay, either way. Yep, 2v2, let's go. Yo. Okay, what's this? Oh, I can't join. Glitch Royale! Wait, there we go. Damn, bro. Let's go. Yep, Goten is back. Let's go. We are now back to playing Golem, the bread and butter of this channel, the mascot of this channel. Damn, bro. No, honestly, oh my fucking god, bro, why have you gone to the dark side? No. You do not play the Magic Archer. Should have activated the king. Damn. We're down a tower. Oh my god, I'm playing really bad. This is horrible. On YouTube as well. That's kind of bad. Should have activated the king. I play really bad. What can I do? What can I say? Shit happens. Let's see if I can make a comeback. I can. I know he's playing my archer. I know his deck. Alright, he has the Zappies. He's gonna play the Zappies really soon. Evil Cage, Evil Recruits. First he's gonna play the Evil Recruits. So there we go. And because he's gonna play the Evil Recruits, I'm just gonna... There we go. Need 3 elixir, and once 3 elixir comes, clean up on archery. That's tower, guys. Told you. And there we go. 1, 2. Let's go. Told you guys, Golem is really simple. You just need to put down the right cards and you win. It's true in Clash Royale, if you have to make less decisions, you actually play better. Alright. No joke. I'm just gonna land this. You may ask, why, Arvind? Why would you lightning? Why would you lightning? When you could have just played a troop? Because I know a big push is coming. I don't want him to have troops ready. I don't want the troops to be a counter opportunity for him. There we go. With that tanking, we have... Oh! Lucky! Lucky! Yo, we got lucky. We got fucking lucky. That's the power of Golem. Okay. 2v2. So guys, thanks a lot for participating whoever did, and thanks a lot for the players who played, the management who contributed, and I hope I can make more videos in the future, collaborating with more and more wonderful content creators. I will mention all the major content creators who participated in this tournament in the descriptions below, and I'll mention in the video. And I hope whoever views my channel have the opportunity to go view the content from players like Anhilator Plays, or aka Ash05, from Sidharth bbgoat, from Shio, Shura, and everyone else who contribute. And this will be followed on for the future tournaments as well. Hope you guys had fun, and next time I will showcase the incredible matches that were played during the tournament. And see you guys out.